Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Ascalise, the inventress. My business is Inventing A to Z. At Inventing A to Z, I work with clients to take their products from concept to fruition, from a napkin idea all the way to the marketplace and everything in between, the right way. If you want to contact me, email me, lisa@inventingatoz.com. My website, inventingatoz.com. Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Ascalise, the inventress. Welcome to my podcast. Hi, everybody. This is Lisa Ascalise, the inventress. Welcome to my Inventress podcast. This afternoon, I'm elated because I have such a special person on the line. You guys are going to love her. Love her. Her name is Sayblee Garcelle. Sayblee is a hair and scalp specialist. That's right. She knows the science of hair and scalp. It's actually called a trichologist, and she'll explain that when she comes on the show in some detail. And I'm honored to have you. Good afternoon, Sayblee. How are you?
Good afternoon, Lisa. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for having me. This is humbling for me. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's humbling for me. You know, I've watched you grow over the last 2 years. I'm going to say,
Yes.
Yeah, it's about 2 years since we met, right?
Yes. 2 years. It's on 2019. Yes, we met in 2019, so it's almost 2 years. And actually, it was 2019. I believe. Forgot the month, but it was before. I think it's already 2 years. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. It was before November or December we met. So yes.
And here we are. Time goes by so quickly. Now, how did we meet, Sayblee?
So I was in need of help to help just expose my product to the market, help me market my product on a mainstream level. So I just talked to God. I said to God, one night I was laying in my bed and I said, Lord, please help me find somebody who will know how to help me to market this product. And I just, heard a voice say, well, why don't you Google somebody who can help you, salesperson. And I just went online and I Googled, and I scrolled through the different names, mm-hmm. and it was this voice just told me to, and I always say the Holy Spirit mm-hmm. told me to just click on your name, and I clicked on your name, and I just, I didn't sleep almost. I just read everything about you, listened to a podcast, and I was just so happy to be reading all these things about you. And then I went on for days reading more, listening to your videos, and after a couple of weeks, I just heard a voice again said, what are you waiting for to call this lady? And I call you, and this is where we are.
Oh my gosh. And yes. What a wonderful day when you did call me. It was so wonderful hearing your voice and speaking with you. And I love your passion and your heart and how much you care not only for your product, but about people. And I want to get into that also. And I appreciated you reaching out, and I was happy that I was able to guide you in any way. Because
yes, mm-hmm. you guide me. You made me feel welcome. You made me feel relaxed. You made me feel like it was confirmed that the Holy Spirit told me to call you, because it was like we had met long time. We talked like sisters. We were spiritually connected. Remember, we were talking about God, helping people, and it was just so refreshing and really reassuring to talk to you that day. And ever since then, it's been nothing but good.
And you know what? I feel the same way, because as I said, when I first spoke with you and you started telling me about what you did for hair and scalp, and how you helped so many people who had no hair and had issues with their scalp, and you were able to give them a treatment and help their hair grow back. And I've seen before and afters, and just, it's amazing what you've done. I mean, you even sent me a couple of products, and I've seen the difference in my hair and scalp. I had a little, my hair, of course, you do so much with your hair between, back in the day when I was relaxing and doing all these crazy things to my hair, it really starts to damage and not grow back in those areas. And when I started using your product, Sayblee products, my hair immediately, I could see, even on my eyebrows, by the way, start the thickening and the change. It's really remarkable what you've done, and the science behind creating your products. You're like a food scientist, right? Because isn't it natural food items that go into the hair?
Yes.
Or plant-based? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this. So let's talk about, first of all, what your product is. What is it? Because I'm going on and on without talking about what it actually is.
So the quick version is Sayblee is a vegan certified organic ingredient hair growth product developed to promote hair growth. In the field of science, studying the hair, there's specific ingredients in food that are responsible to keep nourishing your cells, particular cells that are responsible for hair growth, for your hair to stay healthy. And I made this product based on what those ingredients are, because most of us, we don't know what those ingredients are. Even if we know what the ingredients are, we don't have time to eat them consistently, or we don't have the money, or we have the money. One thing or another happening in our lives that we don't really have a good dose of that kind of food to keep nourishing our hair. And then we working, stress, or just life activities starts to make us to lose the strength of the hair, or maybe styling the hair, or maybe illness, or stuff like medication. So all of those things tied together make the cells of the hair starts to weaken, and also hereditary hair loss. So I looked into those specific food or ingredients that are designed to actually keep the hair strong. So I put them in the product, but I wanted to make sure they were plant-based, and actually they are. All of them are plant-based. Some go topical on the hair, and some you actually eat them. But most of it, for me, I wanted to pick the one that you eat. So every time when people use the product, to me, in my mind, they are eating the right food for the hair, and the hair is getting more healthy, because I have a saying, when you eat well enough, it shows on your body. And so is the product, like Sayblee product, when you use it well enough or consistently, it makes your hair healthy. So that's why I base it on using mostly edible ingredients and the plant base of it.
And can you imagine doing both, eating what you're supposed to eat, right?
Yes.
And putting the proper products on your hair. So I see here, and thank you for that explanation. That's really good. So do you tell people what they should be eating to help them along?
Yes.
Or
yes,
request?
Sometimes, like when I had the treatment center, people used to come in and do consultation, especially people with medical condition. Then I would tell them what to eat. Now I have a 30 minutes free phone call on and I talk to customers about their hair. I try to first understand what they're experiencing or what they are dealing with. I ask few questions and then I tell them what to eat. And I also make them not to worry about the eating side and encourage them that the product, if they don't have time to eat consistently, they shouldn't worry. But when they use Sayblee product consistently, the same thing that they would have been eating will be, in going on the hair. And the product is specifically designed to make that effective. Even because, like I said, most of us, we don't have the time.
Yes.
Or we cannot just eat the consistency, the amount. It may be too much at once. So I put them all together specifically in the product. So every time, especially the hair growth treatment, every time you use that, you're having a good dose of all of that nutrients for your hair cells and from the product.
And that goes into your body. I'm sorry to interrupt you. That goes into your skin too. I mean, right?
Yes.
Everything we put on our hair, on our skin, seeps into the bloodstream, doesn't it?
Yes, and that's the reason why I designed the product. Like I was going to say, one of the reasons why I made the product to actually penetrate your skin is because it has to work from the inside to actually nourish the hair, moist the hair from the inside, heal inflammation, and strengthen the follicle for your hair to be able to grow. I made it for it to penetrate the hair shaft so that sometimes people say, oh, my hair is so dry. Dryness could be caused by friction in the cortex. So the product is able to penetrate your hair shaft, so that way it nourishes the cortex, and then the cortex can just lay down smooth again, and it makes the outside of the hair more softer, more smooth, and you less frizz, and just all around long and healthy.
No, I love that. And I love what you say, taking a look at your website. And for those of you just tuning in, I have Sayblee on the line, Sayblee Garcil. I love your name. Sayblee. Garcil. Sayblee Garcil. Darcil.
Yes.
You have a beautiful name, Sayblee Darcil. And Sayblee is talking about just some of the difficulties with hair and scalp, and what she has put together, what products that she's designed to help your hair and scalp. And Sayblee, would you please just your website again?
It's www.saybleeproducts.com. That's Sayblee Products
And I'll spell that for you. It's Sayblee products.com. When you go to the website, you will see a plethora of, well, first of all, it's a beautiful website. It looks very healthy. She's got a plethora of wonderful products on there. And she could, when you go to the website, please read about the details, because we can be on for 3 hours talking, because I enjoy what you are talking about, what you have to say, in addition to just being able to speak with you. I love speaking with you and learning your background, Sayblee. You just amaze me in all of the things that you've done, learning the science behind hair and scalp. And that's so intriguing. And you taught me how important it is, honestly, to eat for your hair. 2 years ago when we met, eating for your hair. And also it's good for your body, of course. Yes. But certainly, please reach out to Sayblee if you have any questions, additional questions, because as I said before, we can't get all of it on one show. Yes. And you're on social media too, aren't you?
Yes, I'm. I'm on IG at Sayblee Products, Facebook.
Okay.
At Sayblee Products.
Excellent.
Yes.
So I have to ask you. How and why? What made you come up with this line?
The short version would be, I wanted something healthy for me and my daughter, something healthy hair product for us. When I came here, I had a very healthy hair when I came to America, and then the styling and relaxer, and I know you can relate to that, and other women listening may relate to that. The relaxer just was not doing well for my hair, and I wanted something healthy, and that led me to caring for my own hair. And caring for my own hair led me to beauty school. When I entered beauty school, it was the products were not very healthy, and I wanted to drop out. But then I said to myself, I need to stay here because I really like to do hair. Mm-hmm. And the light bulb just came on. Well, you can stay in school, but you would come up with something healthy for yourself and for other people someday. And also at that time, before I even entered beauty school, I needed something healthy for my hair. So I stopped, going to the beauty salon, and I started, caring for my own hair, just putting things together that I thought to myself, well, my grandma used to do this, and maybe if I do this, it's going to help my hair. And it helped my hair. And that's how the mindset for making the product came about. But until I had my salon, and then I had a client who had a scalp problem, and she had gone to the dermatology, and nothing was being done to really heal the problem. I one day told her, I said, I use this thing on my hair all the time. Maybe I can try it on your hair, and let's see if that is going to help you. Right. And sure enough, it helped her. She was my client for 7.5 years. And then that was Sayblee, beginning a real Sayblee product.
I saw some of your pictures, and it's just astounding. Before and after. Yes. Before and after images. It really is astonishing to see what your product actually does. It actually works. You have a lot of these commercials out that show before and after, but it's faked and it's photoshopped and all that stuff. Yours is the real deal, because you're showing the transformation of what happens over time. Yes. And you have these great testimonials. And again, I'm proof too. As I said, I've used it, and it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I remember when I sent you the product and then you try it, and then like 3 weeks later, you're like, Sayblee, I'm ready, and to let's put this thing on the market.
Yeah.
But the reason we haven't got there yet is because I had other homework to do.
Yes.
Like you always say, everything has to be done step by step. So when we get there, we don't have to come back to do something. So I was excited when you saw the result for the product, and that had kept me excited still, because I know that you know what the product can do, and all the other things that I had to do when I get them out of the way. I know that you would be right there with me.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. And you took all the steps. You took all of the steps. Of course, when it comes to hair products, they have to be tested, not just hair products, other products, but with respect to what yours is, because you have so many different ingredients and different products work for different parts of your scalp and hair, right? So you have to get all of this testing done, and you did all of it. What I love is you stayed the course. You did your homework and you stayed the course. You didn't give up, no matter how difficult the road may have been. You stood there and you did it. You didn't stand there. You moved. You moved ahead. You moved forward.
Thank you. It's a village.
It does.
And you're one of the people in the village. You showed me what was very important for the product. Also, even though I knew every other thing, like putting the product together, the science behind it, but the marketing aspect is not me. I don't know about it. I came to you and you say, you know what, Sayblee, we're going to do this. I know the product work. I know that I can help you, but we have to do this. So I'm glad that I was patient by the grace of God.
Amen.
His direction give us chance. So I've done everything.
You have, and I can't. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to show you off and put your product on the market. And I want to go back and reiterate something you said for the listeners. You were emotionally in a rush, of course, like we all are when we have products, but you didn't rush to put a product that was unfinished on the market. A lot of people do that. They rush ahead, like you said, and then you have to go back and do something else.
Yes.
Make it right the first time. Make it right the first time, because you wind up saving money. Well, we're not throwing money away when you have to go back and do something a second or third time. So patience is a virtue. Being patient and being persistent and doing it with all good intentions. And that's what I love about your product. It has great intentions to help other people, and it is. You're intentional about creating a product that is helping other people, and you're taking all the right steps to make that happen. So congratulations on every step you've taken, and and moving forward. And I can't wait for us to get it on the market and really start pushing it out.
Yes.
And
and the other thing was I wanted to make sure that when people use the product, they can use it consistently. I wanted, and I don't want to say anything bad about people who have made products and been selling, and they have done well with them. But there's something, since I've been in the hair arena for so long, over 20 years, I watch people buy this product, buy that product. This one, after 2 months, it doesn't work. After this, it's drying my hair. And then they piled up all these products. So I wanted, the product to really work from the inside out,
Yes.
so that when people use it, it can be a consistent use. And also when I started working with you and I was patient, I was telling myself, Sayblee, the Lord have given you this lady to work with you. She tried the product, she liked it. You should go out there and do everything that she said, because you don't want to disappoint yourself, neither her. So I just
You'll never
my
disappoint
head
me.
down
You'll
and
never.
up.
You will never
Kept my head
disappoint
up,
me,
not down,
Sayblee.
but up, and I kept walking.
And you did. So I was saying, and I was interrupting you. You will never disappoint me. You never will. And even if
Okay.
you stopped for a little bit and you had to pause, it's okay, because sometimes we need to take a little pause, as long as you don't pause for too long. And sometimes things get in the way, and things that we cannot necessarily control.
Yes.
But you get up and you stand up and you keep on moving. And that's what we do, right? We talk to one another. And as I say, we lift each other up 2 hands at a time. And sometimes you got to use that foot, right, Sayblee?
Your foot.
And so we do that with each other. And that's really a part of our whole circle of communication that happens on our Motivational Mondays, right?
Yes.
Happy to have you there.
I'm always excited to be there. Like I was telling you, I get shy to talk, but I hear everything, I listen, and I put it in my ear and close the two and keep it up in my head. And it's very inspiring, It's sometimes you're thinking on this positive thing, or for me, and sometimes you have another thought, like, I just keep trying. Oh, am I getting there? Am I not getting there? But then when I started listening to the Motivational Monday, it was as if some of the little creepy, I call them, or sneaky negativity that tried to get in there and say, how come you're having so much like everybody else?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Then it just get out.
That's
every
right.
time
Get those negative thoughts out. Clean slate, as I say, right? Every week. Clean slate.
Clean slate.
Forget everything that's happened over the weekend, or all of the any naysayers that may get into your subconscious mind.
Yes.
Lose them and know that you are taking all of the right steps. You're a smart woman. You've created an incredible business. Take a look at your journey. I always say journal your journey. And that's how you remember what you've done. Because we can move ahead and not look back. I say in this case, and as an entrepreneur or inventor, you got to look back to see what you've done.
To see,
yes, you have to forge ahead, but you got to look back and give yourself credit for how far you've come.
Yes.
It's an amazing journey.
And I've been, doing that. I mean, like lately a lot. I've done it. You write things down, you cross it out. But I've been doing that a lot because, with this pandemic, things change. You have to reroute to get to the same place. So sometimes I look back and I say, okay, I didn't have this, but now I have it.
Yes.
I didn't have that. Now I have it.
Yes.
I done this. I done that. And yes.
Yeah. And just journal all of it. And as you said, write things down and check them off as you go down the list. I call it a production list. Make your list every single day, or it's at the top of the week, and start, make a list of things that you really need to get done or you aspire to get done. And as you do them, check them off and take a look at that list at the end of the day and pat yourself on the back for the things that you completed and you accomplished.
Yes.
So you don't feel like you're being pulled down and you feel like you're not getting ahead. But when you look back at that list and you see what you've accomplished, again, be your own cheerleader. Be a cheerleader for
Cheerleader,
yourself.
yes.
You know, it's important.
Yes.
No, I thank you so much for this. I love my conversation with you, and I want everybody again to take a listen, and we'll look at your website, and we'll certainly be having a YouTube video out there soon, because you are my product pick of the week, Sayblee. Your entire line, I love everything about it. So we are definitely going to put together a quick video and put it on my website, in addition to putting it on YouTube. And that's my gift for you this week for being on my show.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You are
Thank you so much.
Welcome. That's my gift to you. And so everybody who's just tuning in to listen, I'm speaking with Sayblee. She is the CEO and founder of Sayblee Products, and you can go to her website, and it's SaybleeProducts.com, right, Sayblee?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so SaybleeProducts.com. The site is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And you can go to all of her social media platforms. She's on Facebook. You're on Instagram also, right?
Yes.
And you're just going to love it.
We're on Google.
Yep, so Google Sayblee Products.
Pinterest.
Pinterest.
And we just started Pinterest and Etsy. Yes.
Love it.
It's at Sayblee Products. Everything is just at SaybleeProducts.com.
Okay, excellent. Mm-hmm. Excellent. So you see how quiet Sayblee sounds? She is, she's a giant in her industry. A giant, brilliant woman. I'm so proud of you. You sound so calm and meek. But when they go to your site, they'll read your backstory.
One of my clients, I had her for 9 years when I had the center. Mm-hmm. She calls me holistic hair doctor.
Yes, indeed. I love it.
She was the one. She said, you just being shy, but you are a holistic hair doctor.
You are. You make changes. You change lives. Hair is everything to women, not just women, but men also.
But to men too.
Yes, of course.
Too. Yeah.
And you know what you say this. You have I think you call it the triple threat, or am I saying it like the I'm calling the triple threat, but you have the triple R, right?
The triple R.
That's restore.
That's the restore, regrow, and retain.
And retain. I love it.
So the science behind the restore is for you to really lose the hair from the top, mm-hmm. something has happened underneath the skin for a very long time. That means the hair is dying, the hair fall asleep, or the hair is dead. When it's dead, we can't grow it back. But the hair can fall asleep for a long time. I have clients who were in the 80s and the hair grew back, But then the regrow is we wake up the hair to the restore, mm-hmm. and then the hair growth treatment wake up the hair to the restore, and then it starts to grow the hair again. And then when the hair has grown through the regrow, you retain the hair through the health care of the hair by using the product consistently, mm-hmm. And not having to go pick other products on the market that actually have ingredients in there that could really damage your hair or cause breakage or hair loss or make the hair dry. So that's where the restore, regrow, and retain come in. And the part of the retain is for people who have healthy hair, or they have hair. They don't have hair loss, but they have sense that their hair is declining, maybe based on lifestyle, maybe the product they're using. Life change, sometimes stress, driving too long, or just stress at work or activities make the hair change. The routine is using our product as their regular regimen of using product.
And you said consistency, right? I mean, just being consistent in using.
Being consistent.
Right. Now, this is something people can use without having issues, right? I mean, because I still use it. I don't have issues with my hair, knock on wood, but I use it. I still use it, and.
Yes, it is for everybody.
Right.
Like I said, also my I needed something healthy for my hair. I didn't have bald head. I didn't have no scalp condition or anything. I just didn't have the right product for my hair. So I had to come up with one. So people can use it. People who are they're health conscious, they want to eat good food as much as use good product on their body and their hair. They can use the product. People who have who are plant-based. People who don't want to use chemicals. People who want just healthy hair care. They can use the product if you have hair, if you don't have hair, if you have, like I have clients that have thyroid or diabetes, and those is, health condition that cause your hair to be brittle. Those people can use the product. I have young, old, middle-aged, babies, they use the product. My grandson, he started using the product when he was 5 months. He's 18 months.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
and why would you put it on a 5-month-old? Is it cradle cap? Like, what would be the reason that you're putting on the product on a 5-month-old?
Because we want something healthy for him.
Okay.
We just wanted to use something safe and healthy. So
good for you.
We started using it on him.
He must have some head of hair now, right?
Yeah, he has a lot of, when he came in, he has strands of hair, but we used the shampoo, conditioner. Now he's learning to swim, so like, for example, when after swimming, I used to have clients who they would swim a lot, for sports, and they started using my product, and their hair is healthy. Because when you swim, after the swimming, the chlorine kind of stick on your hair.
Yes.
And you want to remove that chlorine, so you can use the shampoo. If you even use the treatment, it literally takes away all those built up from your hair. Right now, like I said, my grandson, he goes to swim, and right after his swimming, his mom will rinse his hair and put the rosemary conditioner on his hair, and it's just lovely.
Well, and all of you, speaking of rosemary, your products smell great. That's the other thing. They smell absolutely fantastic. And they smell natural and healthy. They really do.
And it's all natural. We don't have no synthetic fragrance in it. Everything is, like I said, plant-based and natural. And I myself was going to use this product for the rest of my life. So I may as well.
Yeah, right. You're using it too. Yeah. I love when the inventor uses their own product. That's how you know it's good.
Yes.
You're using it on yourself and on your family. Well, we are going to wrap up, but before we do, I'm going to ask you a question that is so off topic. There's going to be 3 questions, actually. The first one is, if you were to write your own movie, who would play you? Who would be the star of the movie? Who would play you? What famous actress? Let's do that.
Oh, famous actress. Oh, wow. Oh, I can't. Wow, that's tough.
It is.
I have a lot of people that I can think of, but I'm going to think of one person because she has this. For me, as an African woman, I feel like she has this finesse or class, like this African women I grew up with, and I don't know. She, you haven't heard of her for a while, and little will you know, Jill Scott.
Jill Scott, the singer?
Yes, the singer Jill Scott.
Oh, yes, of course.
I'll make her to play.
Is she African?
I'm not sure if she African, but she has this, and then I used to watch her series. She had this African series, and she blend in so well with.
She has that beautiful look. She has that beautiful African look.
Yes,
she
blended
really
so
does.
well with an African woman and the attributes of her. So I would have her play me.
I love it. I have to look up that show. Okay, what would the name of your movie be?
Wow, that is another hard one. I will call my my movie Deconti.
What is it called? Say it again.
Deconti.
Deconti. And,
yes.
Okay.
I think in English you would say Deconti. But
it sounded like the same way. It sounded like you said the same thing twice, Sayblee.
Yes.
You said, wait. So you said Deconti, but in English it would be Deconti.
Deconti.
Okay.
Is
Deconti.
But in English, you will put it deconti. Yes.
Slower.
But
Deconti.
Deconti means everything has time.
I love it. Okay, I'm writing that down. Everything has time. Deconti. Am I pronouncing it right? Deconti.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's perfect. Deconti. Okay, one last question. If you were stuck on a deserted island and you could only choose one person to be on this deserted island with, who would that be? Can't be family member. It can't be a member of your family.
That is, can be family member?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, who would it be? And looking in my heart and looking at what first came in my heart besides my daughter, it would be God.
Amen. I'm so happy you said that. Because you know what? A few people have, when I was asked this very same question, that's exactly what I said. I said God,
yes.
Because he's all things.
Yes.
He's all beings and all present, and he can make anything happen, when you ask
yes.
him. He's present.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome.
And,
I love it.
Yes.
I love that. Of course.
In that he in that space where you are stuck there alone, that's all I'm gonna look at.
Amen. That's it. Provides everything.
I know he's there with me.
Yes, he is at all times.
And I would rather be there with him.
That's right. He's all around us, above us, below us, beside us. Without God, we are without. So with that being said, Sayblee, I want to thank you once again for being on the Inventress podcast. And can't wait to have you back after we start promoting your products, and you're going to talk about where it is and all of that. So thank you again for being here with us today. And I look forward to hearing from you next week on Motivational Monday. I look forward to seeing your beautiful face.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much for being my sister. I appreciate you. I'm so, so humbled to be a part of your circle.
Oh, and I'm humbled and grateful for you also, Sayblee. Thank you so much, my sister. You have a very, very blessed rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right.
You
Take
too.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was Sayblee, and I'm going to not mess up her name. Garcelle. No, Darcel. I said Garcelle. It's Darcel. Sayblee Darcel. Beautiful, beautiful sister with a great line of hair products. She's a trichologist. Trichologist. I'm saying that like I've known it all along. What a trichologist is, right? Trichologist. Anyway, so that's what she is. She's a hair and scalp specialist. She knows the science behind how your hair grows and what to do to keep it healthy. And if you want to find Sayblee, please go to her website. It's Sayblee, Sayblee, products.com. That's SaybleeProducts.com. So I'm going to wrap right now. And thank you guys for always coming back and listening. If you want to find out how to get on my podcast, how to showcase your products, please email me. My email is lisa@inventingatoz.com. That's lisa@inventingatoz.com. You can go to my website, inventingatoz.com. And certainly, please subscribe to this podcast. And I look forward to seeing you the next time, or hearing from you at least. But until next time, please continue to lift each other up, 2 hands at a time. And sometimes you got to use your foot. Until next time.